Hello there, this is Monster Hobbyist here. Nice to see all you again, or you're just visiting for the first time. Was that weird? Was that weird? That was weird, wasn't it? Okay, let's just get to this. These are my two other Predators that I don't have boxes for, but I think I know the lore behind them. Maybe. We'll see. And if anybody can correct me, that's more the merrier. This is the Jungle Hunter. This is like it's on a different planet. Predator. I mean, all Predators are on a different planet, but this one's from like Yautja Prime. This one's from like a warmer climate. They had to get like their skin able to bioluminesce and stuff to be able to see because it's dark as hell. But we're gonna leave the interesting one for last. This one, you might notice, he's missing a couple things because I've had him for a while. He was my first Predator I got, and of course, I didn't keep the box, and I tried to play with it intensely. I broke his wrist blade there. I lost his shoulder cannon. I'm just a disgrace. It's just terrible. But I did see one in a store that was like fully not broke. If it's still there, I might get it, but I didn't think about buying it at the time. But I know where to get one. But let's we can still see all the articulation and stuff still, and you don't get to see like his plasma caster here, but imagine like there's like a little thing right there connected to like a little gun. You can move it like up and down, not really left and right except for the top part, like his head, his mask doesn't come off like other Predator models, which is kind of lame, but what can you do? You can't take it off. I don't think it came with any other heads from what I remember. But again, a long time ago, had this guy for a while. I might have lost some stuff. Who knows? His head, not a lot of turn. I mean, there's a decent amount of turning. You can pose him looking left to right, up and down, kind of. He has these cool little bones, but they kind of go everywhere. You kind of have to jostle them around to get them where you want them to be. What kind of skulls are on here anyway? That looks like dog skulls, maybe like a tooth of something. I feel like that might be that's a dog. I think those are squirrels. Other little reptiles, maybe. Cool bone necklace. Of course, a nice spine. Predators are not fully complete without their spine. It's like a girl without her purse. It just doesn't work. Sorry, I'm just a silly boy. You have to excuse me. That's his arm. We can go all the way up like it looks like he's giving the thumbs up, like he approves of this message. We got his little wrist gauntlet that's broke, of course, but it can at least extend still, so you can imagine this is like the main blade and then the curved up sharper end. I don't think this opens. No. Unlike that alien that I showed in the last video, this one's how I want a model to move. I have gotten some ones that have even more articulation than this, but this is what I would want as a baseline, like moving arms, there, hands. Pretty good. His legs are a little weird. Like they have this weird, like look at that. It can't go up and down. It's sideways. Have you seen anything that does sideways action like that before? I don't know if that's just this. I would have to, as soon as I get to my other Predators, maybe I'll notice like maybe that's a common thing. But that just seems weird to me, like the whole sideways thing. And then it even has like another part of it right here that's you can move. Sorry. Trying to do this with one hand is just hard work. Hard work. Okay. Turn sideways. You can turn it left and right. I like the hip. The leg. It can bend. Not like great, but it can bend. Actually, let me try to. No, that's as far as it's gonna bend. I don't want to break it. His footsies can go left and right, slightly up and down. You can kind of get him in some poses with his legs. Still a bit of a weird one. He has the stockings like most predators have, I guess, to regulate their body heat or whatever. I don't know if I showed off a lot of the armor pieces. He has like a little doodad right there. Just a little thing. He has some straps connecting everything. He has a bit of chest armor that is mainly just for the plasma caster. He has back armor, the treads. Treads? No. I think I'm saying that wrong, but I'm going to stick with it. Treads. I know that's another word for like tires or like for vehicle tires, but we're sticking with it. Plasma caster, I think, can come off. I'm not for sure. Aha. Yep, I was right. It can come off. Yeah, if it wasn't broke, you would see the plasma caster there. You can pop it on and off. Let me see if I can flip him over. It's like it's like that little notch right there, if you can see it, like that bottom notch. And like the top notch up here. That connect the whole thing together. He has a nice cloth covering his ass. Nice cloth. We got some leg armor. Looks like it's been beat. Probably got in some fights. Had to roll around in the mud. Overall, pretty good. Yeah, again, if he wasn't broke. Now let's get to the other guy. Actually, I didn't check one last thing. Can this open? No. He doesn't have the wrist gauntlets that open up to make like a little... Like you can see like the little timer and stuff they do. This guy's going to have a little bit more stuff on him. He did have a big combi stick. That's their spears. But I have these decoration ones. Again, it probably got broke or something. I tried to play with it. Didn't turn out well. But these are like the... If you want to hold it in one of his hands, he has like two just folded up combi sticks. They're meant to be like a bit bigger. Like giant spears, you know? Unlike his predecessor over there, his mask can actually come off. Let's get a closer look at that. Pretty designed pretty well. These are like luminescent parts. They're all going to glow in the dark. There's even an inside. You can almost see my finger through the eye holes almost. But I like the added detail like in the mask. Like if you can see that, that's pretty cool. We got some like side detail. Now to him. He's all being bioluminescent. His head doesn't really move. So if you're wanting his head to move anywhere from like a step forward, you're out of luck. His arm can move decently well. The armor gets a little bit in the way. I see why they don't wear armor. There's no movement. You can't move. But if you didn't have that armor there, I think he could move his arm all the way up. And if you like, he has a good like elbow there. Pretty decent elbow. But you can't go like outwards any further. It's around here. Hands. They swivel. he had different hands and stuff too. He has the like look at the chest piece though. That's pretty cool. It's a whole like xenomorph like skull that he infused into his chest piece. That's pretty neat. We got like a spiky shoulder arm there. Let's get ourselves a back view. Not too much action happening on the back. We got some tubes. Some nice tubes. You like tubes? We got tubes. I guess this is meant to be a plasma caster, but there's no caster to be had. There's just more like maybe it's like a supply backpack maybe instead. He's confident. He doesn't need the plasma caster. He's just all about his spears. His legs, about the same problem as the arms. The armor kind of gets in the way. He's cool looking, so if you don't mind like that, I guess you don't have to worry about the leg part. But I can't move it really up and down. His knees. Let's see if he can do this. He can get his knee pretty far up there. Like full backwards. He can get his stretches in. One's a little tougher than the other. Like this one's a little bit more tough. This one's a little looser. Loosey goosey. Pretty good. This kind of reminds me of a Spartan like waistband thing right here. Decent, like he has like skulls on his like leg armor there. That's pretty cool. He doesn't have any wrist blades. I think he just wanted to master spears. That's about it. But let's get these two together and call it a day. This has been Monster Hobbyists. Enjoy your hobbies and have a good one.